These are the kind of anchorages you dream about. Sandy islands, crystal clear, warm tropical water, a gentle breeze, and the only sound, the living ocean.
Pretty hot today, and we are in a motor in this beautiful anchorage. This is now our backyard, and there's plenty to explore. More than 70% of the world is covered by water, and yet we know less about what's under the ocean than we do about the surface of Mars.
It's captivating, vibrant, full of life, and this underwater show is for free. So far, we are loving sailing around the anchorages, surfing, diving, spearfishing, and breathing in that rarest of all commodities, time.
We are not the only ones with this idea. A handful of boats are also here with all types of people on board, from retirees to young families, and then there's the big boys.
This is Dragonfly, the world's fastest super yacht. Owned by one of the founders of Google, she is a 73-metre behemoth with all the trimmings and all the toys. She cruises at 20 knots, has 16 crew to look after your every need, and she is a bargain at a paltry $80 million.
But she's so big she has to anchor out in the channel, and it costs $300,000 to fill those diesel tanks while we travel by sail, which is free. And in any case, they have the exact same view that we do. I bet Mr. Google doesn't have to go to the sweaty markets to get his fruit and veggie though.
Yeah.
Provisioning day today, our first provisioning since our crew left, so it's just us. Do you eat a little or a lot? Do you eat much? Do you eat everything? Do you want some fruit and veggies? Let's go for it. Not quite sure. I have no idea what that is actually.
There's a couple of ways to do your shopping in Fiji, but the most cost effective is a bus to the markets for fruit and veg and a stop at the butcher on the way home.
Okay, maybe I'll get one of these. It's one for $2, and one plate too.
You saw that right, $2.50 per kilo, about $2 Australian. Just a small amount of ginger here.
Yeah. See, if you did come across this amount of ginger in Australia, we probably locked on the a glass with padlocks in it, because that will be over $1,000 worth of ginger.
Security. Security for the ginger. Security for this reason. You, get your hands off it. With the fridge and freezer full, we are back exploring Fiji's islands.
Which islands? We never left the surf break for the first 2 months.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, well, then we're just back at the surf breaks. Ew! To put things into context, I normally surf either the Gold Coast, Yamba or Sydney. But reef breaks like this are reserved for the most joyous of all occasions, a surf trip. So to have it off the back steps every day, we know how truly special it really is. And that is restaurants this morning. This is a 2 to 3 foot day, just a small day at Cloudy.
Of course, it's not in the DNA of boating to have everything running perfectly at once. And can you guess who decided to throw a tantrum?
Yeah, generator tank for the 100th time. Yep, the high maintenance Italian generator.
Then I went to have a check on the generator because the filter for the fuel tank for the Jenny is coming bit dark and with some yucky stuff in it, so we are thinking there is some diesel bugs, some sort of algae or something like that. And then I went to check and we found out we had diesel and water again underneath the tank, which means there might be a leak. And the boys did some
Pressure testing.
What did you do?
We pressure tested it. We hooked up the sup pump and pressure tested the tank. Found one little hole in it, so we're going to plug it up with some putty.
Yeah, it says repairing metal fuel tanks.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing.
The tank dance. It looks a lot like that, doesn't it? I'm trying to shake the crusted diesel bug loose from the bottom of the tank. Tank dance.
Nice, plugged up, and hopefully.
Now I'm taking my tank to the prom. Hello, darling. Such a delightful square dance with my tank.
Not a bad view for boat jobs though.
Diesel bug. Diesel tanks in boats with large temperature changes are subject to condensation, which creates water. And bacteria and fungus loves to breed in the layer between the water and diesel. Diesel bug is a microbial contamination. It presents as a blue, black or even brown kind of gum that gets stuck in your filters and tanks and can eventually damage the engine. And this voracious little bugger doubles in size every 20 minutes. Yep, diesel bug is bad news, especially when it's this thick. Look at the junk coming out of that tank.
Oh my god, yeah, keep doing that.
Babe, this is amazing. Still, it wasn't enough to fix our issue. More banana bread. in the kitchen. Dad is doing both jobs. Mama is cooking treats.
Hey, look at this shiny little devil.
Yee.
It's pretty cute, isn't it? This is the new generator tank.
Yeah. So what happened to the old one?
Well, we bit the bullet. Actually, that little seal up that I did on the pinhole leak worked, but it was full of diesel bug, and the whole tank was corroded and pitted along the sides. So it was probably only a matter of time before it failed again. So we bit the bullet and got a local bloke to manufacture and put together this. Did a great job, wasn't that expensive. And this is going to be our new Jenny tank.
Against all the odds of Fiji time.
Yeah, that's right. Whereas everything in Fiji takes like a week, even if you just ask for a packet of chips at the store. This guy made the tank, delivered. We got it to him on Monday, and it's Wednesday. 3 days. Unheard of. Now to see if it fits. It didn't fit, of course, so some hacking, sawing, cutting and wedging was required.
One of the surprising things about our trip to Fiji so far is the sailing community, a wild collection of like-minded people from all over the world.
Friendly, resourceful, adventurous, and everyone savouring the same beautiful thing: freedom. Just a bonfire and a few bottles of wine, or maybe more than a few, and a bunch of people, a bunch of sailors out on a sand cay in the middle of nowhere.